So I'm sure there's some kind of website or app that will do this for you, but being a math major and just general all-around nerd, I thought it would be interesting to predict our future views based on the past. So I'm not doing the entire history of our channel, just when we've been regularly uploading, so around the beginning of 2017. And it looks something like this. So here is a me running the numbers by hand. So what I have is each week I've added up the totals, and then I've gotten an average for that week. So that's the average daily views per week. And after cranking all of that by hand, I have it in an Excel spreadsheet here. So I have them in these two columns here. This first one is the week. So week 1 would be the first week of 2017. You get the idea. And this is the daily average for that week. And as you can see, it increases pretty gradually. So I took these and made them these scatter plots here. So both of these, they're the same plot. So we have on the x-axis, we have weeks, and the y-axis, average daily viewership. So for this one, I did a linear progression. So assuming our progress is linear, we got a best fit line, and it gave us this linear equation here. So based on this equation, it will be 237 weeks from the first week of January for us to have an average of 100 views per day. So since this is the end of 2017, just about, from now that'll be about 3 years and 3 months from today before we have, like I said, an average of 100 views per day. So this one down here, I gave an exponential best fit line. So if our channel is growing at an exponential rate, and this is the equation of this best fit line here. So based on this, I didn't write it on here, but if our growth is exponential, which it looks like it could be, obviously this isn't exact, but if it were, it would take 66 weeks, again, from the beginning of January of this year, it would take 66 weeks before we had an average of, again, 100 daily views. So since we're at the end of the year, that would be 16 weeks from now, or 4 months. So as you can see, these are quite different. And I'm willing to lean more towards the exponential graph rather than the linear one, mainly because our viewership has already just about doubled within the last 4 months-ish. If not doubled, then still increased considerably. And with the help of some calculus, you can determine how many views we'll have at that 100 views per day mark. So if that's linear, if our growth is linear, then once we hit 100 views per day on average, we'll have about 25,000 total views on the channel. And if that's exponential, then we'll have approximately 8,300, which isn't far from what we are now, which is about 7,000. Now, something also I didn't take into consideration was whether or not growth or average viewership is closely or directly correlated to how many videos we have. So obviously, the more videos we have, generally speaking, we're going to get some more views. However, the vast majority of our views come from a handful of videos. So I think 90% of our views come from maybe 15 or 20 videos out of our, I believe, 70 or 71 total. So this So it was just a fun thing just to kill time this morning. This took me like an hour or two, and I thought it would be fun. So hope this was interesting or entertaining, but thanks for watching.